Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Today we're going to revisit my blue and white journal. I don't know why I call it a blue and white journal. I guess because I started using a lot of blues and whites in it. But I really need to come up with a different name for it. This is my personal journal. I've never made a journal for myself, so this is kind of, it's been on the back burner. So I thought I'd kind of revisit everything. I'm going to put some pockets and tags in that have already been made and just play around with it and see what else I want to do with this. I have a cute little pouch here that's full of ephemera. I have no idea what's in it, but I had it clumped in with my other items for this journal. And then I pulled some of my birds that I've fussy cut over the past months. And I want to take a look at those and make some pockets using some of these here. So thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. I really enjoy making these videos for you. It helps me stay on track with what I'm trying to accomplish over at my end at my desk here. So thank you to everybody. So I think what I'm going to do first is I had a bunch of things tucked inside here, and then I had, which are still in here. This is what I'm going to put in. And then I have a little bin with a little bit of ephemera in it. I haven't made too much, but I have these tags that I made and I need to get in there. And this one I did make with the material that I have. I have big sheets of this. I actually have it in my shop. I have a whole kit with some of this beautiful material in there. And then I have this tag here, which I just love. And then I have these here of my, I call them my portrait girls. So I have these that I haven't done anything with yet. They're ready to go into the book. And then I made some smaller, a while back, little slide film pieces with florals and things like that. So I really have to revisit this because I do not know what I have to make yet. So in this one, I made into a little, I think this is cute. I made a little tiny tag. I should make some more of those. This is really cute. A little tiny tag with that one. So I have these here that I'll use to embellish. And then I have other little pieces of ephemera. And then I found I have a couple of pockets. This is from Medieval, I don't want to say Medieval Archives. I'll put it in my description. But this is a very pretty digital set. This is one of the first digital sets I purchased. And then I still have this pocket that I made out of a vintage sewing pattern. That needs to go in the book. And then I have this card I want to tuck in, and I want to work on this tag. So I don't have a lot made up ahead of time. It's basically what I did for some tutorials. And then I have these two beauties, which I just love, these large oversized index dividers. I love making tags out of these. And these are the German stickers. I'm having a really hard time finding these now. I used to be able to get them from a gal. I think she was in Canada and she used to sell on Instagram. I don't think she's doing it anymore. And I'm not sure if she has an Etsy shop, but I'm running very low on these. But I love creating these gals with the flowers. So I just kind of went through. This is a beautiful postcard from Illa and Alice. I showed these. I have a Stars and Moon kit in my shop, and she's the one that makes these cards up. And I have some beautiful postcards in that little ephemera kit. But I just kind of wanted to, I went through here before I started the video. I wanted to see what I needed to put in, what I still need. I still need to make a lot. I want to put this little gal in here. I think she's cute, sticking out. And I do have, which I did not bring up with me, which was silly. I do have a piece of blue embroidery that I want to put on here. So I'm actually going to go grab that and I will be right back. Okay, so I ran downstairs real quick. And this is the little piece that I made. I just love these. This has the little seed pearls and little round pearls. They're just beads. They're not real pearls. And I really enjoy making these. And I wanted to put that right there in the corner of my page here. And then I can work around that. I'd like to put something up towards the top there. So we'll get that adhered on to the page here. All right, we'll start with that. And on the blank pages, because I am new to this journaling, I used to be a very big scrapbooker, which I'm really trying to get back into. I have so many photos that I have got to get in books, and I want to do it before I'm dead and gone, so my boys have, because my boys do enjoy them. And I'd really like to get them finished before grandkids come along, but I have a little bit. I have at least 5 years for grandkids. At least that's what my son tells me. But, you know, I am new to the journaling, and when I look at a journal, I want pages that I can journal in. Either type something out and put it on or handwrite. So a lot of my pages, you know, you may say, why isn't she putting anything on these pages? Because these, to me, are journaling spots in pages. I don't want to put something on the plain papers that I have. You know, I'll add a little decoration, or, you know, again, maybe I'll add another little, you know, something I could even put in the middle. I could journal around, you know, write around it. But I'm more interested in putting my ephemera in pockets and tags on the papers that are that have a design to them. Because when I think of a journal, I think of a book with plain pages and you write in it. So again, I'm not sure how everyone else. I know, you know, I watch other gals and they really, you know, fill their journals. Now I also have a pocket up here, which honestly I forgot about because it's been a while since I've looked at this. So maybe I can, let's see if this one fits up here, and this one fits up here as well. So I don't even have to do anything else to this page. I have two wonderful journal cards, and I'm going to slip them right in there. I made two pockets there. So that's the nice thing when I revisit this stuff, because I don't remember what I've done. So it's not only a surprise for you or an adventure for you, but it's also for me as well. So maybe I'll put maybe a little something down below here. I'll see what I have. And again, maybe I won't, but I'd like to put a little accent, just a little accent piece down here. I do have some stamps here, and because I am I don't know if I want any of these. I have some pretty floral stamps. I don't have all my stamps here in front of me. I don't necessarily have to use a stamp. I have these little cigarette cards that are quite cute. That might be a little bit too big. And I don't want to cover up my material here, because this was my mom's, and it reminds me of my mom, so I don't want to cover that. But I think I can go back. I'll have to think about this, what I would really like to put there. I have so many little tags and tickets. I want to make sure it's the right thing. So I'm just going to flip the page. And these were fun these little corner. I think I did a tutorial on these little corner pockets to write in. I think they were fun to make. This here could use a little something something. Let's see what I have. Just a little something something there. I could use a little date. This journal that I made for myself is you can see it's a little bit smaller than the one that I made for my girlfriend. That one's really fat and squishy and really big. And her birthday is just around the corner. It's August. And I have to be careful when I flip this, because I want to make sure that this flips and it doesn't get in the way. So I will have to bring that over a little bit. But I'd like to break that up a tad. Her birthday's August 2nd, and which is Monday. And I'm really excited to give it to her. I think she's going to be really surprised. I called her husband, and I called her first. I said, "What are we doing for your birthday?" And she's like, "I don't know." And usually we all go to Maine. Our families go to Maine. We started that. Her daughter's 14 now. And we started that tradition when her daughter was, oh gosh, I think she was 5 the first time we all went. And we didn't go. There was one year we didn't go because her son had football practice and had to get back early, and I didn't want to change our dates because we had been going many years before we had asked them to go with us. And I'm sure, when you go on vacation and you rent a house or a place, it's you just rebook the same week every year. I think I'm going to put a couple things on here. And then there was another year, something happened, and we just didn't go. They didn't go with us. So I want to put these in a little thing here instead of having them go all over my table as I usually do. And of course, last year we didn't go because of COVID. And we aren't going this year because of COVID. We just want to, take precautions and make sure it's all set. And her 3 kids are working. They work in a local restaurant that her boss purchased, and they're all busy working there, and they wouldn't be able to go. My kids would be able to go, but not that we couldn't go. I don't even know where this freight train was going. I lost my whole train of thought here. We're talking about vacations. But at any rate, we're getting together. Oh, so I asked her, that was the whole premise. What she wanted to do for her birthday, because normally we're in Maine for her birthday. Our anniversary is tomorrow. And we're gonna, the four of us, her and her husband and Mike and I, we're going to head to Vermont, I think, for the day and poke around and go to some shops over there. We haven't, again, Vermont was closed for so long that we couldn't get over and poke around and shop and have some fun. So I can tell you how long, when two people have been married, our anniversary, we will be married 37 years. And, oh, I got to get my husband a card today, too. Oh, shoot. I forgot that. You'd think I'd make him one, but I usually like to purchase one for him. I got to go out and do that. So that's where I'll be going after this video. But at any rate, we're usually the four of us are in Maine because their anniversary always happens to fall as well on one of the days we're in Maine. So we have a big celebration between Lee's birthday, our anniversary, and then their anniversary towards the end of the month. We just celebrate everything all at once. So tomorrow we're going to head to Vermont. So again, I'm off track here. But my husband said to me, what do you want to do for our anniversary? And I'm like, nothing really. I mean, I'm not one to. My holidays are Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are not that an anniversary is a holiday, but you know what I mean. And I do like birthdays, but our anniversary, I don't know, I know it should be celebrated and acknowledged, but after so many years, we don't even buy each other a gift because we don't need anything. I don't need any more jewelry. I don't want any more jewelry. I'm at the stage of my life where I'd rather save my money for, if I get sick, a private nurse to come into my home to help with either me or my husband. Isn't that awful? I'm already thinking that way. I don't want to have that burden put on my kids to take care of me. I do not want to go to a nursing home facility. I can't go there. So I just as soon save our money and not spend it on silly things. We'll go to dinner and, we'll go to lunch and stuff like that. Still feel this page needs a little bit something else. What, I don't know, but I can revisit that. So anywho, I said, I'd kind of like to go to Vermont. We haven't been over there in so long, and I'd like to go over to Manchester and poke around. That was one of my parents, when I was growing up, that was a place that we went to a lot because my dad was a fly fisherman and a regular, I guess, pole fisherman is what you call him. But he loved his fly fishing. And he would go over to Orvis, and my mom and we would go over to the jelly mill, which had all kinds of fun things, homemade candles and maple sugar. They had a little restaurant, but they had all kinds of kitschy knickknacks. And so that was my mom. That was our place to go. And then, the jelly mill, after years and years, they went out of business, I think. I don't think they're still there. So it'll be nice to go back and revisit. I know they have outlets over there, but I'm not an outlet shopper. If there's a good kitchen store, I'll go in it. I love kitchen gadgets, but again, I don't need any kitchen gadgets. I've been married for so many years, you just don't need a lot of things. And I think your needs are different too. You don't need it. Is it, I always say, is it a should or a want? Should I buy it because I have to have it, I need it? Or do I just want it? And there's not a lot of things I want. Give me a gift certificate to Hobby Lobby. That's what I want. Or Michael's Crafts. So those are my needs and wants. Okay, so this here you'll notice that I could have done the whole thing and had it down and just had this pocket, but I'm going to have this as a little tiny pocket. And I know that this here, I have to be careful. If this was going in my shop, I would have reinforced this because this is kind of thin, but because it's mine, I'll know to just be careful. And I think this journal card is really pretty. I'm going to just slide that in there. Then I thought I had a little tag that I pulled out of here to go in there. And maybe I didn't. But I can put, for now, I can put this tag in there. And I do like, here's another idea, putting, like, this material has, this is the front of this. This is the material here. And all I did was I took a little snippet and then I just ripped it, and I ripped these gals out. 2 girls here. And then I just adhered them to the tag. And I think it's just it's a cute little peekaboo pocket area, little writing area. So that's another idea that you can do for a tag for yourself. Whoop. And the other thing, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, is that, I'm starting this, I've been working on this journal for quite some time. But when I get it done, my hopes are to have it done by the end of October. And do I start writing in it before that? Do I wait for the new year? My problem is with journals, I really don't know when the best time is to use them, to start a journal. I'm going to use my tape runner on this because I am going to do the whole back side here. I'm not going to make the top part a pocket. It's very hard for me to decide when to start writing in a journal. And I guess, you can do it anytime. But I would just like to, get some of your feedback. To see what you think. What you do with your journals when you start writing. I don't know, maybe that's not an important aspect. When you put a journal together. So I'm just curious. I'm going to let's see what I have up here in this what I have in this box here that I might be able to add to, or some little extra ephemera, some little cluster flowers. And I'm trying to keep everything somewhat on the blue tones. These are cute. I think everything else is like a black and white. That's a little black book. Well, that'd be cute. All right, let's see. So let's see what we have with the flowers here. And all these little pieces here came from the boxes that I get from Your Creative Studio. But I realized that I don't need to get the, I don't think I need to get that monthly subscription anymore because that's pretty, because I'm finding on AliExpress they have some of the same things that I've gotten from the studio. And I'm wondering if I should just take this off. I don't really want to tear it, but I can, and I can cut it down. And my daughter-in-law too, she has Paper Mountain Crafts on Instagram, so you could follow along with her. She's new to all of this, but she's also starting an Etsy shop, and she's going to be selling a lot of little ephemera items, and I may just buy them from her to help her out. But she'll have a lot of little things like this. She's doing her research and she's making purchases now, and she's still understanding the whole, they don't do, she's from Romania. They don't do anything like this over in Romania that she, you know, is aware of. So I think I'm going to cut these little butterflies out and around here and add them to this little grouping up on top. Yeah, I think that would be cute. So we'll put this on first. And I do like that this art glitter glue, when you put it on vellum, you know, I put just a little light, it dries clear. I remember, well, of course I didn't know about it. I mean, I didn't know. I used to have to buy vellum tape. So the tape didn't show through, but I didn't know about art glitter glue back when I was scrapbooking. So I'm trying to figure out what day. I'm thinking maybe weekends would be best for me to work on family scrapbooks. That's cute. That's a cute little trio. You know, weekend is for family, and if I'm in a craft, I should just do it. This is another tag with the fabric. I should just do it on the weekend and just save that as family time, and like I was going for a scrapbooking crop. There we go. So this large tag I made into a pocket, and then I have this here that just tucks down inside. This is a little tight, and it must be just the way that I maybe glued it. Oh, I sewed this, that's why. I think I sewed one end, so I'll just open that up a little bit. And I'll just leave it like that. There. All right. And I'm going to run a tape runner on this. Okay. And I'm just going to try to center that because I'd like to, I feel like I should put little something down the side here. And I'll think about that. Maybe I can make a, just a cute little embroidery piece or something, or attach some buttons on there. I'll think about that. We can come back and do that another day. Let's say this. Yeah, I like these little, hi Bella, hi honey. I like these little pockets here. I know I did a tutorial on here. This was made out of, I think, a 6x6 piece of double-sided paper. That's why it's the, and actually when you do fold it, you have the choice of having a pocket this way, but I like it this way with the corner fold. It gives you a little better option. All right, so this is going to go here, and again I'm going to use my tape runner. This is what I use for scrapbooking when I have my big 12x12 papers to put down on the pages and photos. And all right, and let's see. I'm going to need a little tag for in here. And where did I put? Oh, I've got some tags here. Maybe we can make a tag right now. I have these here that I've got these little mini ones. I'll put them there, which we don't need a mini one. I use those to attach to the front. These are some extras that I need to decorate and work with. Like I said, it's been a while since I have been through things that I've worked up and made, so this is good for me. I can see what I have and what I need to do. Okay. And we can put that there. And oh no, I didn't do it. So this is a tag here. And then I do have a little tuck spot. I'll probably get a little tag for the inside there. Let's see, I want it to go. That's kind of a fun color. It kind of plays off of each other. So we can add to this. I'm just going to set the book aside. And we can make a little something for that. if I add that. So what I did pull, oh, I could, let me see if one of these little guys will fit on the front of this one. This might be kind of cute. A little too big. Let's see what we got here. I see a polka dot in there. That might be kind of fun. These are a little too big. This I had cut down from something. I could do a rounded corner. On there. That might be kind of cute. I can add to that. Maybe I could use one of these dots. That kind of goes with the same color. I'll keep those dots out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We could put a little saying on. I do like my saying. Sincerity increases willingness to care. That's true. That is true. And do I have any little mini? I should save this to put in that little travel bingo. That's the other thing I need to work with, that little travel bingo book. That's a Christmas present, and I have not. I've also been neglecting that. Place a 1-cent stamp here. That's cute. Let me see if I have a stamp. Well, of course I have stamps. But let's see if I have a little stamp. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, here's a 2.5 cent. I have a whole book of stamps. I just don't want to go get up and go get them. And leave all you people again. 2 cent. We could do 3 cent, 2 cent. All right, let's put these aside. Back over in their respective place. And I can work with these here. Let me get my little tweezers. I'm just going to take the white off the edge of here so you don't see it. And I'm going to put this top back on here. And maybe we can do, that'd be kind of cute. We'll do that. And I'm just, as everyone does, I'm just putting little bits and bobbles and pieces on that mean something to me. That reminds me of something. So my mom was a huge stamp collector, and I have many of her stamps. My brother told me that my brother's 12 years older than I am. I have 2, but my oldest brother's 12 years older than I am. And he said that he and my mom were into stamp collecting, and he bought her when he was a teenager, maybe in his 20s or at some point. He bought her 2 really nice stamp albums, and he has those. And then he went through everything that he didn't need or want, and he gave me everything else. So I was happy about that. because he knows I'm, I'm a big crafter and like my mom, and he wanted me to have stamps from her. So I'm still going through them. I have a lot that need to be, I say they need to be boiled. The backs need to be removed, so they need to be soaked. I just keep adding all these little projects to my list. I'll cut that in a minute. But and maybe I'll put a stamp, seeing that these are going to be together, I think I'll add a stamp on with that one. And I did grab my stamp book. I couldn't take it any longer. Let's see here. What do I have? Maybe I'll add let's see if I can add a bird. And a lot of times, I know he's on vacation all summer. But Dave, he's on Instagram. His name is Dave from Postal Treasures. I buy some of my other decorative stamps from Dave, and he's wonderful. Again, I'll mention him in this video, but he has a lot of nice stamps. Tanzania. And they're very well priced. He does a wonderful job. So he sent out a message on Instagram that he and his wife were taking the summer off, and that he would see everybody in the fall. So there's my little Nellie and Ruth designs that he'll have a sale. And sometimes I just say, if you're going to have another one, just, hold my stamps till I get to your next sale, and then he'll just send everything at once. But Dave is wonderful. He's a very, very nice man. I just wish I could meet a lot of you. Wish there was like a big Instagram convention and you could go, and an Instagram crafters convention, or however they set it up, or I think it would be wonderful. I just think it would be just a lot of fun. There. That's a pretty little tag. And let's see if this is just a sticker. No, it's just a little. Let's see if I can kind of have it coordinate. Let's see. Round and round and round we go. Maybe I'll just kind of blend it in here a little bit. There. All right. Just to tie these two together. Okay. And I haven't been keeping track of my time. I don't want to. I didn't keep track of when I started. So we'll put this. Well, where's my little? I'll take that down. That will go in here. And this one will go right there. And then these are journaling pages here. Let's move some of this stuff. And then this here, I think this here I intended to be some sort of pocket, but I'm going to have to glue this down. That I'm going to have to figure out. What the hey I was thinking of when I did that. I love these tags. I love this dress mannequin. There's so many things I enjoy making. And then I'll make them for, my book or and then I don't revisit them again. And I would really like to. Okay, this is a little pocket right here. So, and I don't want to forget that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tag and I'm going to set that there for now. I'm going to want to reinforce the back of this, but I'm going to put that there like that, and I can revisit that. This here, I am going to put this one here. Yeah, because I have, where do I want to put it? I don't want to put it over here. I don't want to hide that. I would like to use this as a journaling page. So I'm going to move this to another spot. This I'm going to leave so I can still write on that. I can put a date or something on there. Not going to put anything on the front of that. Or I could put, where is, I could put one of, I don't like this. Staple. Now later today I'm going to take a screwdriver. I'm going to get that staple out so I can use these. They're a little more readily available because I don't like ripping them. And I think I can put that right there. And I think I'll round the corners on this. There, and then I can write a little, I'm going to bring this down. No, because I could write a date on there or something. Okay. It just adds a little something to the front. There. It just adds just a little something, something. All right, so we're going to tuck this back in here. And that's going to stay just like that. I don't need any more. Isn't she cute? I'm going to set her aside up here. This I'd like, this I can still write on because of the grids. That would give me nice straight lines. I know I'm a freak like that. This one here, this is a little too much. I don't like, it's a little too collagey. I don't like that on there. I don't like that on there. And definitely not that. Let me see here. These I don't think are ready. I have to glue these. And I don't think any of these would look nice on there. You know, I'd like to do something a little darker in a darker red. I'm going to leave this page here. I'll come back to that. Oh, I could put this here. That would be pretty. And then that would match. I do like that there. I think that's pretty. So that's where we're going to put this. So what I'm going to do for this, though, is I'm just going to tab it with my pencil. So I'll bring the hallmark up. I want to see that little hallmark. There, 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 and right there. And I'm going to put this on this way. Just bring these in a little bit. And bring this up. Whoop. Something just fell off. Oh, a little tag. There. And that's how you use these sweet little pieces in your journal. I did a video yesterday. It's actually up on an Etsy update and what I have in the shop. And, you know, I just wanted to give people ideas how to use some of the things that I have in my shop instead of just looking at a photo. Sometimes you can't, it's kind of hard to imagine, like, how would I use that? So there's a nice idea with some of my embroidery pieces that I'm offering. But isn't that pretty? And I think it goes really nice with that. Okay, we'll finish up here, and then I'm going to make a list, and then I'm going to come back to the list, and then I think once a week I need to work on this with y'all. I'm going to add another little tiny piece of goodness here. Maybe I already have one flower. My goodness. One flower here. I don't think I need to add another flower. Let me see what I have here. There's a little note from Dave. I keep all his little notes. Let's see. Just might be kind of nice to put a little, just a little stamp. Washington, Nevada. See if there's some place I've been. Oh, here's one for Vermont. And the purple goes nicely. I'll put that there. I'll put Vermont in there. And I'm going to bring this right down because this is a flip and I don't really want to cover up her hand. I want to be able to flip that up. Okay. So we have that little bit of something there. And this I will reinforce a little bit. All right, this is Gail Agostinelli. This is her digitals that she has. I made a cute little tuck spot there, but I'll reinforce that. And okay, this here. This I do want to put on here. I do want to make a pocket. I'm thinking if maybe I'll write a little letter. I can write a note up here of the event. Then I can type out or write a letter and tuck it in there. So I'm going to make a pocket out of this here. So we are going to put Little Miss Confidence here. All right, so I have a nice little pocket in here. And I'm just going to put that there for now. Because then, if I want to take her out, I can move her. And then I have this little one here. This is another little double pocket. And this, oh, I see what I did here. This is a little notepad or a little paper that you can open. So I have that tucked in there like that. I'll leave that up a little bit so I know that I can take that out. And I'm going to put this right here in the center. And then that way I can always put something on the bottom. And I think I will leave this top open so I could put a tag in there. So I'll just do the 3 sides. And I'm going to put that right about there. I'll bring it down a little depending on the size of my tag that I put in there. So if I put, this won't fit. It's a little too wide. So if I do put another, that's a little too big. If I put another tag in there, it will, let me find a smaller one just so I can get that in there so I know it's a pocket, because with my memory, I'm going to forget. I'll put that there. And they won't be blue. I don't want to do blue. But I'll put them there like that so I know. And then I'll make up a new tag in a different variation. And then I have a little journaling card here in this pocket here. This is the back for a journaling card. This is a side pocket, and I just think she's adorable. I'm going to tuck her right inside here. And I think we're good for now. I placed in here what I have. I will continue. I'm going to go through. I'm going to make a list. Oh, I want to get this in. So let me revisit the front here. And let's get this little cutie down. Let's get this little cutie down. And maybe I can get one of my other little things in as well. Let's see if I can find a spot for this. I'd like to do something special there. No, I don't like that. I'm going to use it. I just have to find the right spot. That's a possibility. But I'd like to put something larger there like this. I'd like to make another pocket tag and put that there. That's a little pocket. So I can put, but again, I want something larger in there. But I'm put these little, you can do that as well, the little doilies in the corner. This is for a little pocket. I could put that there. I don't want to. That would be pretty there, because I wouldn't be writing on this page. And I'm wondering if maybe I could make this into a side pocket. Let's see how that would work out. No, because you can see it would get, oh, that's not bad though. I could trim this off a little bit. I would just glue this. Let me just glue this down. And I can make a side pocket. I think that would be fun. So I glue that and it goes in much better. So I'm going to make this one a side pocket. So we want to leave this side open. And when you're making pockets, you may not want to use a tape runner. If you do, just make sure that because this is a side pocket, I'm going to put this up a little bit higher. That way I can do something down here. Maybe add a little photo or that way if you make a little wider pocket, it won't stick. And again, I'm just putting these in here so I know I have pockets. I'm not going to be using this brilliant blue because it's way too much. So I just want to know that I have pockets there. All right, so we have that, and then I'm going to think about this. I may make another little something, a little embroidery thing to put on here that might be kind of cute. All right, so I think we've got it all for today. I'm not going to make any other pockets. I think just filling in what I have, taking a little inventory, figuring it all out is good enough for today. So yeah, so we will continue to work on this. I'm going to make my lists. I'm going to write everything down that I need. I'm going to pull my charms for the interiors and all of that. So thanks everybody for joining in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.